Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to another episode of A Double Trouble. As you can see, we're still using the same team. I haven't started the Heatran yet. Oh, I just ruined it, didn't I? Oh no. Oh no, I just ruined it. Okay, well, it's a Heatran, and I have to just re-EV train it, and I haven't gotten around to it. I don't know if I have enough berries to do it, because if I were to use like a reset bag or the Key Moringa berry combination, I'd have to re-EV train it, and it has, you know, most of the EVs that I want, so I don't know exactly what I'm gonna do, but I think I want to do the berry option, because, you know, you could replant them, they're pretty easy to do, so it might take me a little bit longer, but this team's doing really well. I forgot who it was, but he suggested I add a record to the template, so I did. I don't know if I like the placement so far, but I went through all the past videos for this specific series, and our total win-loss record right now is 38-20, which I think is actually not that bad. It's pretty good. Clearly more wins, that's awesome, I love that, but these past like 4 or 5 episodes have just been so good for us. I don't even know what's been going on. But my opponent is bringing Rotom Wash, Landorus Therian, Machamp, Ludicolo, Kangaskhan, and Dadan. Someone named their Dadan. Okay, so I'm gonna start off with Charizard and Mr. Mime. I think that's gonna be a good lead for us because we can get the Trick Room up and stuff like that. With the Kangaskhan and the Machamp, I want to bring Trevenant just in case. You never know. And I think Scrafty would be a pretty solid choice here because it does hit a few things, you know, super effectively. Mainly the Kangaskhan and the Landorus. I have to, as you can see, I slowly start to fall down. I needed to raise my chair up a little bit. The hydraulics are a little bit broken, so it slowly falls down. But it's better than the other chair, which, like, the arm was attached to the back, and then, like, the arm started to slowly come off. So, oh, don't even get me started there. So here's an issue. Kangaskhan is pretty powerful, and it could do a lot of damage to me. So I'm debating whether or not I actually want to keep my Charizard in, because something I can do here is Kangaskhan really has nothing for Trevenant, so I'd rather not risk my Charizard. So I'm gonna bring in Trevenant here. Hopefully take hits, and then Mr. Mime is going to go for Trick Room. Now, the reason I wanted to use Mr. Mime is because I knew he was going to start off with Machamp. Anytime you see a Machamp, I always want to, you know, make sure I know what to do against Machamp. And the reason I started off with Mr. Mime was because if I was in a position where I wanted to get Trick Room off, Mr. Mime can take a Dynamic Punch and not get confused. So, awesome. Fake out right onto the Trevenant, knock off onto the Mr. Mime, which kind of sucks. Trust me, I am 100% happy with it not being, you know, Trevenant, because I think Trevenant might have died there. But we basically just negated the Kangaskhan. That's cool. I could have kept Charizard in, I really could have, but I was a little worried. So he went for knockoff. That's not really telling of his ability. So I'm gonna burn the Kangaskhan because I'm honestly really frightened of Kangaskhans. And like I said, Machamp has nothing for me. And I'm gonna go for Dazzling Gleam, and we'll see how that does. Sucker Punch onto the Mr. Mime. Interesting. I don't think that'll kill. It won't. Awesome. We get the Will-O-Wisp off. Yes. Awesome. So we get the Will-O-Wisp off. That's good. And Champ goes for knockoff onto the Trevenant. That might not kill me. And with Harvest, I think I can get it back. I hope. I really hope. This Machamp is not Guts. You know, I still don't know, and I really don't want to risk it. So I'm gonna go for Horn Leech onto the Machamp, and what could I do? I can go for Quick Guard here, and that'll stop the Kangaskhan from Sucker Punching me. That's actually a good combo. That's a good combo, because he probably has Bullet Punch too. So Sucker Punch fails. Okay, he's not going to go for Bullet Punch. We're going to get Horn Leech off. Hopefully I can get enough HP to survive another knockoff. because I don't have an item, and I don't know if Harvest works. Lumberry, okay, so you're probably no guard. We'll see in a second, depending on... No, you're probably Guts. You are most definitely Guts. Yeah, I'm really thinking you're Guts, man. You're so Guts. Crud. I don't know what to do here, because obviously... Mr. Mime's going to go down this turn, I think. Is he going to go for Sucker Punch? He's going to go for Sucker Punch, so I'm going to go for Quick Guard. This way I can keep my Trevenant alive, at least do some damage to the Machamp. I do have Scrafty in the back, which, you know, I think Machamp is really, really slow, but... I don't know. We'll have to see, because it's not showing that it has a Bullet Punch yet. Ice Punch knockoff, probably Dynamic Punch, if anything. And I don't know. So he did Sucker Punch the Trevenant like I honestly thought he would. And he's probably going to go for Ice Punch onto Mr. Mime. Or... No, you're still going to go for Trevenant because that is honestly your best play. So now here's an issue. You know what? I've got a fantastic idea. Scrafty, switch into Mr. Mime. Drain Punch the Machamp. Actually, no. Fake out the Machamp. Duh. Fake out the Machamp. This way I don't have to deal with it. And then switch into my Charizard. Yeah, this way Mr. Mime stays alive for just a little bit more. And Charizard can come in. Plus, the Kangaskhan's at -3, so I'm not really too concerned about it. Fake out might not actually kill Machamp. I hope it does. I hope it does. It's probably going to like try and kill the Mr. Mime with another Sucker Punch. Is really predictable. Fake out obviously goes first. That is enough. Hallelujah. I'm surprised the Kangaskhan stayed in. Kangaskhan goes for return onto Charizard. I might not. Oh God, I'm gonna take that. Oh man. Okay. Yeah. Wow. I don't know why I thought I wouldn't take that. I mean, I guess you know I kind of thought I would take it because you know I wouldn't take it because I'm a regular Charizard, but. This Kangaskhan's at -3, it's really not the end of the world. So Landorus comes in. I think I want to kill that more than I want to kill anything else. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to switch into my Mr. Mime to hopefully for it to die. And then I'm going to Mega Evolve and Protect. Because why would I do that? Because your Landorus is probably... No, what am I doing? This is stupid. That's a really stupid play. I may be at -1, but I can at least kill... I'm not worried about the Kangaskhan, so I actually kind of want to leave it in. And I'm going to Mega Evolve here, and I am going to Protect. Actually, I'm not going to Mega Evolve then. I'm just going to Protect and see what he wants to do. And see how much this Ice Punch does, because this Landorus definitely outspeeds me. Probably has like Rock Slide or something like that. Kangaskhan goes for Power Up Punch, so now I'm starting to think I should attack it. Because now it's going to be at -1. Although, no, I have Rocky Helmet, so it's going to die anyway. Never mind, it's going to die anyway. Okay, never mind, that was silly. I don't know why I thought it wouldn't die. Okay, so Landorus, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Rock Slide? Yeah, you are going to go for Rock Slide. I kind of figured you would. I don't want my Scrafty at -1, though. That's the only thing. Don't flinch. Don't flinch. Well, actually, you know what? Let's see how much this does. Frick! And then Ludicolo. I have to go for Ice Punch onto Landorus, and I have to switch into my Mr. Mime. I have to, because I can't lose Charizard just yet. And at the HP range that I'm at, it will kill me. Fake out onto the Scrafty, of course. That makes the most sense. And then we're gonna have to bring in our Charizard. Scrafty avoided the attack. I will take it. I will take it. I'm a little upset that we flinched that turn. I don't, you know, Scrafty. Oh, I was like, but it missed. I forgot. But Scrafty, of course. I'm still gonna go for an ice punch. And I'm gonna Protect again because I really don't want to die to a Rock Slide. I don't know if I can die. If I would die, I don't know Landorus's attack. I'm pretty sure it's pretty high. So obviously, and in before we flinch again, which would suck. Let's see what this Ludicolo does. Probably Hydro Pump. if I were to guess, yeah, it would go for Hydro Pump. And will this... that won't kill us, no. Okay, so we get the Ice Punch off. Does that... oh my god, you gotta be kidding me. That would have been dead already. You gotta be kidding me. It would have been dead. I would have had 3 Pokemon. That is annoying. Oh well, so I'm going to Drain Punch the Scrafty, I'm going to Mega Evolve, and I'm going to Flamethrower the Ludicolo. I think that should kill it. Especially with the Hydro Pump being depowered with the Sun, I think that's game right there. But we'll see. I'm really frustrated that we got flinched there. Actually, I'm not too frustrated. We're still in a good position. Burning that Kangaskhan was the best thing we could have done. So Flamethrower actually goes faster than Ludicolo. So I think that is... yeah, that's game. Sweet. So I'm not going to update the record in real time because obviously I can't predict the future and I can't tell you if I'm going to win or lose. So I don't really know how to do that. But at the end of at the start of the next episode, the record will be updated to match. So we do have 39 wins and 20 losses, which really is awesome. I want to get a double win here so we can get that 40-20 ratio. I love that, but I'm not going to get ahead of myself because we don't know what our opponent is. Also, hopefully by the time you guys are watching this, I posted another article on my blog, and this one is a work in progress team. I haven't started the article yet, but it's I basically just wanted to have fun the other night. I was laddering on one of my alts, and I came across a combo of Sharpedo and Sylveon, and a while before that, you know, people were talking about Special Sharpedo and how it's actually good, and I looked into it and I really liked it, and someone ran a Sylveon Sharpedo combo with Round, and I was just like, this is actually really good. So I decided to make it into my own team, and I'm having a little issue, you know, making it a full-fledged team, even though I'm dominating on the ladder. I think I've lost maybe a handful of times, but I'm already up to like 375 or something, and I started out at like 1,000, and oh my god, it's so ridiculous. So, okay, let's go into my opponent. My opponent has Kangaskhan, Thundurus, Landorus, oh goodness, Talonflame, Bisharp, and Suicune. Suicune's going to be a little bit difficult for me to handle, I believe. Actually, they don't get Will-O-Wisp, do they? No, I think Trevenant can handle it pretty well. Looking at his team, honestly, Charizard, Mr. Mime, Rhydon, and Trevenant. I don't want Scrafty because even though Scrafty can handle Bisharp really well, Intimidate, and Rhydon can do the same thing, honestly. So that's what I'm going to go for. That should be pretty good. Bisharp actually does hit this team pretty hard. It can do some damage, so I have to play around it a little bit to make sure I can get it going and stuff like that. But yeah, you know, it's weird coming from a team that's... what is that? That's not good. Looks like the edges of my computer are a little worn down. Okay, so I'm actually kind of a little bit nervous about this because Bisharp, I don't know if Bisharp can kill me, so I'm going to protect with my Charizard, and I'm going to go for Trick Room, hoping that I have enough defensive prowess to take an Iron Head, and hoping my opponent doesn't realize that, hey, look at that, it's a Mr. Mime, it's going to go for Trick Room. Even though there's a Charizard on the field. Because even though this was featured on Nugget Bridge, not everyone really thinks of that. So Fake Out on that. Iron Head. Okay, can we please take this? Come on. Come on. Yes. 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 Alright, so here's the deal. I'm worried more so about the Bisharp. So I'm going to go for Flamethrower. Sucker Punch from the Kangaskhan won't kill me, I don't think. So I'm going to go for Dazzling Gleam, just in the very small case, or not, I don't know how small, but just in case the Bisharp is running Focus Sash, this way I can kill the Bisharp. And plus, even if Mr. Mime goes down this turn, I do have Rhydon and Trevenant in the back, and we do have Trick Room up, so we're in a pretty good position right now. So Dazzling Gleam goes off. No Sucker Punches on either side. Iron Head will go off and kill my Mr. Mime, which I'm actually kind of fine with. I'm actually completely okay with that. I'm really hoping the Kangaskhan doesn't attack my Charizard, it's gonna hit me with return, but I'm hoping I can possibly live it? Double Edge. I don't think I'm gonna live that. That's a Double Edge. Whoa! Really? Oh. So there's one thing that I thought I was gonna survive that. There's one thing that I don't like about Mega Kangaskhan, and that's recoil and status moves. That is something that really annoys me about Mega Kangaskhan. When you think about it, every attack it has hits twice. So don't you think that every attack should have its effects twice, right? So what I'm thinking is, if it uses Double Edge, why the heck does it only get recoil once? Now maybe I'm mistaken and the recoil is calculated, you know, at the end and it combines both the damages, but that is sort of counterproductive, because if you run Rocky Helmet, for example, and I'm gonna go for Rock Slide here so I can kill the Brave Birding guy before I die. If you consider it for if you consider it for a second, you know, like if someone has a Rocky Helmet and you hit Double Edge, not only should you get the recoil first. Like, from the first attack, you should get recoil. From the second attack, you should get recoil, but it should happen after each attack, you know what I'm saying? Because this way, you know, you're not in a position where it's, like, really stupid. You know? Like, that, I mean, obviously that didn't make any sense. What was that? What was that? Was that low kick? What the heck was that? I missed that. Was that low kick? I have never seen that before on... No, wait, low kick is... automatic speed drop, so I don't think that was low kick. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to drill run the Kangaskhan and I'm going to burn the Landorus. This way I can eat up whatever it wants to dish out to me. Yeah, that makes sense to me. Because it's probably going to go for Earthquake, so Earthquake is going to probably do some good damage to my Rhydon, and next turn I really need to... Oh, superpower. Ooh, can I? Yeah, I can take that. Next turn, I really need to survive to take out the Talonflame. You know, that is his last Pokemon, right? Talonflame. Yeah. He just has a Talonflame left. So as long as I take out the Talonflame, I'm in a good position. Most of them don't run Protect, so I should still be in a good position. I'm surprised he didn't go for Earthquake. So I'm gonna go for a Rock Slide. I should definitely take this out unless it's Focus Sash and Protect with my Trevenant. I'm really hoping that is a good play. I know I'm at -1, but I'm a Rhydon. So he is Brave Birding. He's Brave Birding the Rhydon instead, but, you know, I really couldn't afford it. If I miss the Rock Slide, that's unfortunate. That's really, really unfortunate, because as the Burnt Landorus, I really honestly think has nothing for me. Earthquake will probably kill me, but I can probably beat out this Landorus with Hornleech and stuff like that. He keeps going for superpower, which is interesting. It's gonna kill me, that's fair enough. But he's actually, whoa, he's at -4 attack right now. I think he has literally nothing for my Trevenant right now. Literally nothing. U-turn maybe, but that's neutral. Sun is going down, so is Trick Room. No, Sun, I think we still have one more turn left of Sun. Yeah, we do. So if he does bring me down below half, I should get my Citrus back just in case. So I'm just going to Hornleech it. I think it's dead anyway. Trick Room's over. He forfeits. Awesome double win. I love it. We've got that 40-20 split. I love it. I love it. I love it. This team, I am honestly getting really good with. I don't know if you guys noticed this, but when I played this team in VGC Prep, I was first learning it. And since then, I haven't really used it up until recently, but I'm definitely growing. I'm definitely becoming a much better battler. I'm not trying to say I'm great. I'm definitely not great. There's so many people out there that are much better than me, but I'm definitely getting my water wings. I'm getting rid of those water wings because many of you may not know this, but I actually really only started VGC in late February, so... And doubles, just doubles in general. I only started in late February, so for me to come this far in that short amount of time, I'm pretty proud of that. So I'm pretty proud of where I'm going. I'm gonna be at the Last Chance qualifier, and worlds when they're there, so maybe we can get some battles there. I'll save them and I can upload them when I get back. Hopefully I make it through. I've got a pretty solid team, and one of the ways I can tell I'm getting a little bit better is I can actually ladder on Showdown now. I can actually sit there, climb the ladder, and break, you know, certain points where I've never been before. You know, I've probably never been up to 1200 before, and recently I have, on 2 accounts with 2 separate teams, I've made it to like 1350. So I think I'm doing better. I'm doing better. I may not have worlds this year, but maybe next year, because I think I have a jump. I have a jump on some of these people because I've been playing those Smogon doubles a lot more. So maybe I have a jump on these people because I am already making teams for that, but whatever. I'm not going to get ahead of myself. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it, and I hope to see you guys at the next video. Peace.